Reflection on Modern Japan and Introduction to the Samurai. Japan is a country that seamlessly blends tradition and modernity. Skyscrapers rise alongside ancient temples, bullet trains pass by cherry blossom trees, and people still practice centuries-old rituals in their daily lives. Although samurai no longer exist, their spirit still influences Japanese culture. But who were the samurai? How did they rise, rule, and ultimately fall? The samurai started as warriors serving aristocrats in Japan's feudal era. Over time, they became political leaders, shaping Japan's history for centuries. Samurai lived by Bushido, a strict code of honor that emphasized loyalty, courage, and self-discipline. This way of life defined them and shaped their destiny. For centuries, Japan was ruled by the shogunate, a military government led by the most powerful samurai clans. But no rule lasts forever. The 19th century brought Western influence, new weapons, and new ideas. The samurai, once the most powerful warriors, found themselves at odds with a rapidly modernizing Japan. Many samurai faced dilemmas: fight for the old ways or adapt to change. Some chose honor through revenge, leading to one of the most famous stories in history, the 47 Ronin. This is the tale of the samurai's greatest moments, their loyalty, battles, and ultimate downfall. We will explore their code of honor, the 47 Ronin, the Meiji Restoration, and the Satsuma Rebellion. The 47 Ronin, a tale of honor and revenge. Lord Asano was a noble samurai who served the Tokugawa shogunate with honor, but a fateful incident in Edo Castle led to his tragic downfall. Lord Asano was provoked by Kira Yoshinaka, a corrupt official, who insulted and humiliated him. In a moment of rage, Asano drew his sword, a forbidden act inside the castle. Because drawing a sword inside the castle was illegal, Lord Asano was ordered to commit seppuku, ritual suicide. His loyal samurai, now masterless, became Ronin. The 47 Ronin vowed to avenge their fallen master, but they had to be patient. Rushing into revenge would lead to their own demise. For over a year, the Ronin pretended to move on, disguising themselves as merchants and beggars to fool Kira's spies. In the dead of night, the 47 Ronin stormed Kira's mansion, cutting through his guards with precision. Kira was found hiding in terror, and the Ronin executed him with the same sword Lord Asano had used to commit seppuku. Despite their honor, the Ronin had broken the law. They were ordered to commit seppuku, dying with dignity as true samurai. The story of the 47 Ronin became a symbol of absolute loyalty and Bushido, inspiring countless generations. Even today, Japan honors the 47 Ronin through annual ceremonies and movies, keeping their legend alive. The Code of Bushido, honor above life. Bushido, meaning the way of the warrior, was the moral code of the samurai. It emphasized loyalty, courage, self-discipline, and honor above all else. The samurai lived by 7 core virtues: righteousness, always do what is right; courage, face fear and danger bravely; compassion, show mercy even to enemies; respect, treat others with dignity; honesty, be truthful in all things; honor, live and die with integrity; loyalty, serve one's master faithfully. One of the most extreme aspects of Bushido was seppuku, ritual suicide by self-disembowelment, performed to restore lost honor. For a samurai, dishonor was worse than death. Samurai were masters of the sword. Duels between warriors were not just about victory, they were about proving one's honor and skill. Many samurai practiced Zen Buddhism, which taught self-discipline, meditation, and inner peace. This helped them remain calm, even in battle. Samurai were not just warriors. They were also scholars, administrators, and rulers. Bushido influenced how they governed and led Japan. Though samurai were mostly men, some women, called onabugeisha, were trained warriors who followed Bushido just as fiercely. As Japan modernized, warfare changed. Guns replaced swords, and samurai found their way of life threatened. Even after the samurai class disappeared, Bushido's values lived on in Japanese culture, from martial arts to business ethics. Though the world has changed, the spirit of Bushido still inspires people, not just in Japan but worldwide. The Meiji Restoration, the end of the samurai era. In 1853, American ships led by Commodore Perry arrived in Japan, demanding the country open to the world. This marked the beginning of the end for the samurai. The Tokugawa shogunate, which ruled for over 250 years, was forced to step down as Japan embraced modernization. Emperor Meiji abolished the samurai class, replacing them with a modern army and government. A new law banned the carrying of swords in public, stripping samurai of their last symbol of power. Some samurai refused to accept the changes and rose in rebellion against the new government. Saigo Takamori, one of the last great samurai leaders, led the Satsuma Rebellion, fighting for the old ways. Outnumbered and outgunned, the last samurai made their final stand at Shiroyama, where they fought to the death. Mortally wounded, Saigo committed seppuku, choosing death over surrender. With the samurai gone, Japan fully embraced modernization, becoming a global power. Though the era of the samurai ended, their legacy still shapes Japan today. The Satsuma Rebellion, the last stand of the samurai. By the 1870s, many former samurai were struggling to find their place in the new Japan. With their privileges gone, they faced financial hardship and loss of identity. Saigo Takamori, once a trusted government official, became the leader of the samurai resistance. He believed Japan had abandoned its traditions. The Satsuma domain became the last sanctuary for samurai, where thousands gathered, trained, and prepared for war against the government. The government, fearing a rebellion, sent officials to disarm the Satsuma samurai. This act ignited open conflict. In 1877, the Satsuma samurai officially declared war on the government. They faced a modern army with rifles and cannons, but they fought with their swords and honor. Saigo's forces attacked Kumamoto Castle, expecting a swift victory. However, the castle's defenders held firm, leading to a devastating siege and starvation for the samurai. Weakened and outnumbered, the samurai retreated to the mountains. The Meiji army chased them relentlessly, using modern war tactics. On September 24, 1877, the last 500 samurai made their final stand against 30,000 government troops at Shiroyama. They chose to die as warriors rather than surrender. Wounded, and seeing defeat was inevitable, Saigo committed seppuku. His death marked the true end of the samurai era. Though the rebellion was crushed, it left a lasting impact on Japan. The government later embraced samurai values in the military and culture, preserving their spirit in a new age. Reflection. Does the samurai spirit still exist? Even today, the samurai remain a powerful symbol in Japan. They appear in movies, books, and martial arts. The values of Bushido still guide many aspects of Japanese society, from business ethics to sportsmanship. Many traditional samurai techniques survive through martial arts like kendo, aikido, and judo, keeping the warrior spirit alive. The Japanese self-defense forces still uphold samurai values, emphasizing loyalty, courage, and discipline. Samurai stories have inspired Hollywood films, anime, and video games, making them legendary worldwide. Concepts like honor, duty, and loyalty still play a major role in Japanese culture, especially in work ethics and family values. Many Japanese athletes credit Bushido for their discipline and perseverance, representing their nation with pride. As Japan continues evolving, will the samurai spirit endure, or will it fade away? The samurai teach us about honor, perseverance, and integrity, values that are still relevant today. The samurai may be gone, but their legacy endures. What do you think? Does the spirit of the samurai still live on today?